is the life I lead in this city, hurrying to cut my teeth. I can take what I need to get by, it doesn't make it easy. The other piece of my heart moves slow, somewhere in the great unknown. When I return from the afterglow, will you carry me like I am whole again?
Good morning everyone, and welcome to Trinidad and Tobago 101 with me, Alan Charles, also known as the Trini Surfer. If you're new to the channel, welcome, and please consider subscribing. To everybody who's familiar, welcome back again. Now in this series, we're trying to document all of Trinidad and Tobago, its outdoors, its culture, its food, and everything in between. And today, we're checking out the beautiful Bamboo Cathedral located in Tucker Valley, Trinidad and Tobago. Now first and foremost, getting to the Bamboo Cathedral itself is very straightforward. You drive down into Chaguaramas, Trinidad, and you go all the way down. You're passing Pier 1, you're looking for the Five Islands Amusement Park sign on the right-hand side, and shortly after, you're making a right-hand turn, which will then take you to the actual Tucker Valley Road. From there, just drive straight down on that road, almost all the way to the end, until you meet the spot where all the cars park right outside of the Bamboo Cathedral walk itself. So today, we're actually going to go for a little walk in the Bamboo Cathedral itself. Now, the actual cathedral walk is about 10 minutes each way, but you could go far beyond it up the hill, which a lot of people do for exercise, and going all the way up to the tracking station and the old US military base. I won't be going that far today, but I'll definitely give you a view of it with the drone so you can see what it's like if you decided to go all the way up. The beauty of this area, of course, is the actual bamboo that makes a canopy over the walkway. And many people utilize this area for exercise, walking, jogging, family walk, and even some mountain bikers use the trails off to the side of the cathedral itself. But for now, let's go and take a walk, look through and see what you can find. So as you'll see here, we're now at the entrance where everybody starts their walk. You'll notice behind me a lot of cars parked on the road, as recently, over the last few years, they've stopped people from parking a bit further in, which I'm going to show you now. You'll see that there's a no parking sign here. And before, you used to kind of be able to park on either side right before the actual entrance itself, but as of now, they no longer allow that. So let's take a walk in and see what's going on. So one of the reasons I really love coming and taking a walk down here, especially in the earlier mornings or the late evenings, it's often super breezy, the trees offer a lot of shade, and you can hear a lot of wildlife from birds to all kind of different monkeys. So it's really a pleasant place to go for a walk, not to mention the actual health benefit of exercise and stuff. And it's fairly safe. And I say the word fairly, like to me it's completely safe, but you know, I never want to promise anyone that they're perfectly fine anywhere in the world. So of course, always good to come, be aware. If you have somebody to walk with or a family member or friend, go with them, you know. But otherwise, for the most part, I think it's fairly safe for individuals to exercise and explore as well. Now along your walk, you may come across some of these trails off the side of the main path. These are actually trails that are for walking, but also the mountain bikers use them. There's hundreds of mountain bike trails here in Chaguaramas and Tucker Valley itself, and they're making more all the time. So if you get a little adventurous, feel free to step off the main path and come up into one of these trails and check it out there. Just make sure you know your way back to the main path before you get lost. So the first half of this walk in the Bamboo Cathedral, there is of course a lot of bamboo and trees and that kind of stuff. But it's only when you really get to the second half where you start to see the big canopies unfolding. And that's probably the most spectacular part of the walk itself. Really beautiful and a very short, easy walk, again, unless you go beyond. So here we are at the main section of the Bamboo Cathedral. This is where the bamboo is at its most abundant and the biggest canopies sprawl across the top. Right now, you're coming to about 2 minutes away from the end of the actual walk itself. And most people who are here just for a casual walk could then proceed to turn back and head back to your car. Now beyond this, there starts a hill A pretty intense hill which a lot of people who want to exercise and push themselves head up, and this also leads to the tracking station and everything up there. So let me give you some more information about that area up there as well. For over 150 years, the Bamboo Cathedral has remained a tranquil and an awe-inspiring spot. As we follow the Casabon Trail, it intersects with the main Tucker Valley Road on the path to Macreep. This area, once the estate of the Tucker family, as I mentioned, leads to an intriguing piece of history, a satellite tracking station perched with a view of the bay. Next, we head back to the Cold War era at the old radar station. One of the first such stations completed with a massive satellite dish still stands here in Trinidad. Completed in 1958, this radar station was a part of the early warning system aimed at detecting imminent missile threats. Despite being built without the knowledge of local authorities, it operated until 1971 and remains a symbol of Trinidad's fight for sovereignty. Though now abandoned, the site retains a haunting and cinematic atmosphere, especially on misty days. But when the night falls and the skies are clear, it transforms into an ideal spot for stargazing, blending its scientific historical significance with natural beauty. So if you are ever here in Tucker Valley and you're feeling like you have the fitness to go a little further, definitely make your way up the hill and go and check out these amazing sites. Great for your health and great for your viewing. It really is spectacular, and in my fitter days, which I intend to get back to, I would have easily have gone up there today. But of course, I have a little bit of time constraints. So hopefully the drone footage was satisfactory enough to show you guys what's going on. Please be wary when you come down here as well. Towards the end, there's a little bit of a collapse in the road. Now, it's very obvious to see, but nonetheless, stay away from the edge, of course, because it's really deep and really dangerous. Check. Well, everyone, I hope you enjoyed this beautiful little trip to a really lovely place here in Trinidad and Tobago, the Bamboo Cathedral. Please come and check it out for yourself. It's absolutely worth it. Please do note that when you're coming here, just make sure you have your water, the correct footwear, and even some bug spray at certain times of the year. They do get a lot of mosquitoes and you don't want to get bitten. So thank you very much again. Please like and subscribe. Look out for a new episode, hopefully every other week. Let's show off Trinidad and Tobago. Keep it clean. One love, blessings, and see you guys next week.